Hey dudes, so I'm sitting here just trying to edit this video out right now, and I've kind of come across a realization that my front-facing camera, which I'm actually using to record right now, didn't record. Yeah, so my camera didn't record, don't know what happened. Anyway, I gave a bit of a speech and basically just said, hey dudes, welcome to my stream, let's get straight into it. That was about it. Well, it wasn't actually even a stream, sorry. Not welcome to my stream. Welcome to the video. Essentially, anyway, this video just continues from me talking to you guys. Sorry about that mistake. My bad. However, thank you so much for watching my video. It's probably going to end quite abruptly, mainly because I've recorded before and after I did the little tour. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and leave a comment, leave a like, please subscribe down below, and follow me on Twitch if you're new here. In the meantime, see you later. Okay guys, I'm back. So we're at a different angle now. So I don't really know where to start with this. So I'm actually just going to start off with what goes into my kind of little setup that I got going on here, as well as here. Now before I show you the rest of my room, I do have a really bad cable management here. I've got my little portable air conditioning unit that goes out my window. Now, hang on. I can't really shut that, so we're just going to have to deal with it. There's not really too much going on back here. I basically just got my big light bulb. It's pretty nice and everything like that. It's just on a pile of trash at the moment, really. My throwaway couch. That's my door there, of course. As we come around this way, I've got I have my night vision goggles, my Modern Warfare night vision goggles, which I am a really big fan of. They look really nice, really cool. But just visually, they look really nice as well. Some just Angry Bird toy. As soon as we get into my shelves over here, obviously starting at the bottom, I have all my bottles and things like that. Most of them are full. We've recently gotten more. I've got my Pac-Man that I've had for like 10 years. The chair for my cushion, the cushion for my chair. It's kind of like a lumbar support cushion. Here I've just got all the parts for my headphones, so a couple of little extra earpieces and my Alexa, which I've just turned on. Alexa, turn off. As you come up here, you've got obviously my little Bastion, which I've had on my stream for the longest time now. You come on over, you've got kind of like an old camera of mine, but I just thought it kind of looked nice to have it sitting there. Going up, my old headphones, an Assassin's Creed 2 statue from the special edition from years and years and years ago that my brother had kept. Moving on a little bit more, just another one of those. The old banana, we got the fan, and my cat Bandit, who unfortunately passed away when I moved to Australia. Coming on down, I've got the Canon camera, which I actually should have the lens cap on. I didn't think about it. I was lazy, so I just covered it with that really quick. Whoop, I've dropped it. Anyway, so I got to cover that up now. My bad. Whoops. Anyway, it's stuck on now. A lens that we have for it, this is actually my partner's, Leah's, so yeah. Another one of those toys, just an HDMI cable. Nothing crazy here, just a couple of mounts. Down here, you've obviously got my PlayStation controllers, my little, whatever that's called, Ghost. A bit further on down, we've got all of my PlayStation 4 games that I've currently got. I tried giving Bioshock a play, but I just couldn't do it. You've got the RTX card, because I do have a 2080 Super, so nothing too crazy. Now coming along to my gaming chair, I guess you could call it the gaming chair. It's nothing special, it's just a ZQ Racing chair. Nothing crazy about it. It has its gas lift mount, but it also goes backwards and everything like that. Looks pretty simple. Yeah, that's about all that goes into that. Only problem that I find with this chair is I just really don't like this plastic part that it's got here. Just not a big fan of that, really. Just a set of drawers with a couple of things on it, just a box of stuff. Wipes that you use on the wood just to make it look a little bit nicer. Now coming into the setup, you can just ignore the stain there. I don't know what that actually is. I do have my mouse pad. Moving on. This is my monitor setup currently. So you would have seen it just a second ago, but this is pretty much my whole setup. This is exactly what I'm looking at every day, especially once you kind of add the chair into it. This is what I'm... Oh shit, I fell backwards. This is what I'm looking at every day. So this is where I sit. Basically on this side I've got my microphone here, which is an AT2020 USB microphone. A little bit of dust in there, I have to get that out. Obviously my headphones, Astro A40 TRs. It's just on like a generic mount, but one day I left it by the window. And it's not doing it now, but it squeaks sometimes. You heard it just a second ago, just because it got wet in the joints, so it's a little bit rusted now. But yeah, they're not cheap to replace. Moving on, I've just got like a generic mouse pad, and also the Razer, whatever this is called, mouse pad with the LEDs. obviously my controls there for that light, which many of you from my stream would have seen. My keyboard is a Razer Ornata. I really want out the leather because it's just fake, it's just plastic. That's a sticker that my missus actually put on it. But yeah, you can see that this is where my hand obviously rests, so it's really worn it out. Razer Mamba, I believe this one is. If we move along a little bit more, this is my light. So what you do, this is just some cheap lights I bought off eBay. You press that and it just pops on and off. This just stops me from having those like shadows on my face that you know, so you don't have to worry about seeing anything like that. But yeah, this is my monitor setup, so whenever my stream's up, I'll see if I can show you. 1 second, here we go. So like whenever my stream's up, this is what I'm looking at. So that's where I've got my chat, all my information here. That's how I edit everything. But that's what it usually looks like, and then I've obviously got my OBS down this section of the screen. Yep, this is my camera here, which I've currently got on a tripod mount. However, I do plan to be getting a DSLR camera. I've actually already ordered one. I'm filming this about a week before it arriving. But yeah, that's where that'll go. And hopefully that just gives you kind of like a cleaner view of everything behind me. The lights will all appear a little bit better. They won't flare out, because on my stream, this all like flares up and it doesn't look as nice. But back here, this is my other light. I've actually got it inside of this. It doesn't have a heat or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. But I got it inside of this because it's kind of like diffusing the yellow light, which mixes in really well with this light. And this light here, particularly, I've just got it just so it like kind of puts a hue on this wall. So if I turn the lights off soon, you'll see. Back here, basically just a bunch of cables. Not done too bad on cable management though. They're all just kind of go under the desk. But then you got obviously my PlayStation and my PC. PC is pretty nice, as I said, 2080 Super in there. Does everything for all of my streaming and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll show you what the room kind of looks like without the ceiling light on, because I do obviously have a fan in here. Let me just turn it off. So if we turn that off, this is kind of like the hue of the room. So this is obviously just a really nice, kind of like almost yellow light. But once we look into the room, it actually lights it up really nicely for me. So everything looks really, really good. You might even be able to see me in the reflection here. Hey dudes. But yeah, then obviously once you turn this light on, lights up the background. Turn this light on. I don't usually tend to use this light unless it's like particularly dark. But yeah, and that's the whole setup that I'm usually looking at. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the camera around and pick it back up.
Suffocating